Okay, gotcha.
Inside a locked room at DPD headquarters, behind rows of boxes and evidence, sit pieces of history untouched for years. The Dallas Police Department allowed WFAA a rare look at documents recently discovered in their archives tied to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
At 11:35, he arrived in Dallas. At 12:35, he was shot, and an hour later was pronounced dead.
Each discovery sheds new light on the chaos that followed November 22nd, 1963.
President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas.
There's a letter from WFAA on the cool letterhead, which caught our eye when we were going through it.
Very long.
Officers uncovered long-lost letters, including correspondence between WFAA and the Dallas Police Department, written just 2 years after the assassination.
And then we have 2 letters from WFAA. One was sent to Lieutenant George Butler.
One of the letters was written by legendary WFAA photojournalist and news director Bert Shipp, who had been at Parkland Hospital that day filming the aftermath as the president fought for his life.
This is what I've been told now, Jay. The president was shot in the head, Connally was shot in the chest. Both of them are still alive when I left the hospital.
The archive includes onion-skin copies of Shipp's 1965 request to interview Lieutenant George Butler about unanswered questions surrounding Lee Harvey Oswald and the Warren Commission.
Second page is, I assure you this will in no way present anything that will create dissension between citizens and law enforcement.
Some of the material was not here originally. Nearly 25 years ago, police raided a home in Dallas and found boxes of JFK-related documents, photos, and personal items, later turned over to the department.
We'll find this random stuff, or somebody will have had it somewhere.
They also found a piece of evidence from Jack Ruby, the man who killed Lee Harvey Oswald, the president's assassin. A shell casing is just one of the dozens of artifacts discovered as DPD continues looking through boxes to display at their police museum.
So going through a bunch of boxes, found, first of all, a shell casing that was actually from Jack Ruby's pistol. I guess they test fired it at some point. And I pull it out here, and there it is.
There was a lot of speculation surrounding Oswald and his death. One of the most controversial chapters in the Kennedy assassination was when Oswald's body was exhumed 20 years after he killed the president. We spoke to the attorney who represented Marina Oswald, Lee Harvey's wife.
A guy named Michael Eddowes had written a book saying that it was not Lee Harvey Oswald in the grave, but a Russian spy. And she wanted it established that that was not true.
Work started before dawn to dig up the grave of Lee Harvey Oswald.
He filed suit, assembled a forensic team, and opened the casket to put the rumors to rest.
I put together a forensic team, went with them into the autopsy room, and we autopsied him, and it was definitely him.
Oswald was re-examined at Baylor, then reburied at Rose Hill Cemetery in an unmarked grave. And even the attorney was struck by one detail that remains a mystery.
He was mostly skeletonized, but I thought it was bizarre he was wearing a ruby ring.
But did he die wearing it, or was it placed on his finger before he was buried?
Well, I have no idea, other than the only person I could think of with that last name was Jack Ruby.
From Bert Shipp's letters to a shell casing from Jack Ruby's gun to Oswald's ring, Dallas police say they continue to find pieces of history tucked away in archives, old homes, and forgotten boxes. And each discovery adds another clue to a story that still fascinates the nation. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez.